Love is kind. If then we are to communicate love, we must use kind words. That has to do with the way we speak. The same sentence can have two different meanings, depending on how you say it. The statement, I love you, when said with kindness and tenderness, can be a genuine expression of love. But what about, I love you, as a question mark? Changes the whole meaning of the words. Sometimes some words mean one thing, but our tone of voice means something else. We're sending double messages, so it's what you say and the tone of voice in which you say it. Our spouse will usually interpret our message based on our tone of voice, not the words we use. So it's important that the inflection that we use is one of love and compassion and empathy. I would be delighted to wash dishes tonight, said in a snarling tone, will not be received as an expression of love. On the other hand, we can share pain, sadness, and even anger in a kind manner, and that would be an expression of love. I felt disappointed and hurt that you didn't offer to help me this evening, said with gentle directness, can be an expression of love. The person speaking wants to be known as your spouse. She's taking steps to build intimacy and share her feelings. She's asking for an opportunity to discuss a hurt in order to find healing. The manner in which we speak is extremely important. An ancient sage once said, a soft answer turns away anger. When your spouse is angry and upset and lashing out words of heat, if you choose to be loving, you'll not only reciprocate with an additional heat, but with a soft voice. You'll receive what they're saying as information about their emotional feelings. You'll let them know, you'll understand their hurt and their anger. You'll seek to put yourself in their shoes and see the event through their eyes and express softly and kindly your understanding of why they feel that way. Love doesn't keep a score of wrongs. Love doesn't bring up past failures. None of us is perfect. In marriage, we don't always do the best or the right thing. We've sometimes done and said hurtful things to our spouses. We all make mistakes. We can't erase the past. We can only confess it and agree that it was wrong and own it. We can ask for forgiveness and try to act differently in the future. Having confessed our failure and asked forgiveness, we can do nothing more to mitigate the hurt that was caused our spouse. If I've been wronged by my spouse and she's painfully confessed and can request forgiveness, I have the option of justice or forgiveness. If I choose justice and seek to pay her back or make her pay for her wrongdoing, I'm making myself the judge and she becomes the felon. Intimacy becomes impossible. If, however, I choose to forgive, intimacy is restored. Forgiveness is the way of love. Words of affirmation, compliments, and the way they're said, the tone of voice, are so critical to helping build your spouse if language is their primary love language. That's the key. If words of affirmation is their love language, then what you say and how you say it can go so far in building that relationship.